everyone. It is such a beautiful evening here in Colorado that I decided to take you guys for a walk. I love walking, I've always found that whenever I go for a walk with my kids, that's generally when they have a tendency of opening up a little bit more. I even had an idea for, doing a walking therapy type of thing when I get my degree. But, so yeah, I wanted to take you guys for a walk and just show you it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, Greg and I used to go for walks like this all the time. It was just, it's good exercise and just great for just getting back to nature and communing and falling over, apparently. But no, I wanted to talk to you guys about boundaries. Now, because I've been hearing a lot about it, especially, when it comes to dealing with narcissistic people and things like that. Now, having a narcissistic parent or something is a little bit more difficult, as, of course, you depend on them for your survival and things of that sort. But, and in cases like that, I mean, I had to tell one of my daughters the other night that it's very hard, but sometimes you just kind of gotta take a deep breath and understand that they are not really mad at you. And so I know it's difficult, but sometimes you got to try not to take it personally. Because that's just it. With narcissists, it's really nothing personal, honestly. I mean, like I usually say, what people think of you has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. So, I mean, honestly, and that applies to everybody, honestly. It's, you haven't done anything wrong, unless you actually have. And then, of course, it would be good to, take accountability, of course, and try to correct your behavior. But, no, it is a lot more difficult when dealing with a narcissistic parent. Sometimes, especially if you're in a situation where you are dependent on them a bit. But when it comes to other relationships and things of that sort, you definitely want to make sure that you set boundaries, and understand that, the boundaries only hurt the people who need them there, or who benefited from your silence, is the way Dr. Ramani put it, and I love that. They get upset, and when you set boundaries sometimes, and they'll, try to make you feel guilty about it. Say, don't you value our friendship? And, well, why are you putting this up now? Well, I mean, that's just it. It's never too late to set boundaries, especially healthy boundaries and such, even if something was okay before, doesn't mean it's okay now, because you got to figure, you grow and learn every single moment. You're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to change your emotions. And so, I mean, setting boundaries is very, very healthy. And, like I said, it'll only hurt the ones that were benefiting from your silence. So if you set a boundary with a friend, because I've had to do this many a time, I've had to kind of take the time to do a little bit of introspection and, say things like, I really don't appreciate the way that you are the way that I feel like, always try to do it in iMessages, I really don't appreciate the way that I feel like you're dismissing my feelings, Your feelings are your feelings, and they are not up for debate, So if you feel slighted by somebody, then it's okay to express that and let them know, hey, I felt really uncomfortable in this situation, and I don't want to be put in that situation again. Something reasonable like that is very fair. And, like I said, it'll only hurt the ones that benefited from your silence. So, and keep that in mind, but you as a person will grow and heal a lot easier once these boundaries are set. That kind of stems from, Aaron Doughty did a video on this thing called Ho'onopono, and it's a part of healing the inner child, and I really did appreciate it. I really liked the video. He had a meditation to it, so it was really awesome. And one of the things is that while meditating, you are to envision somebody that you feel has slighted you. And you envision them and you think, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And you just kind of keep saying that over and over again while you're meditating. And hate only hurts the one who is hating, not the one that is hated. Your hatred really is just hurting you, and it's horrible. But if somebody like me can do that, the first time I did this video, of course I envisioned my biological mother. And of course at first I was kind of skeptical. I was like, can I really do this? It's not, it's very, very hard for me, to let go of that hatred, honestly, because of, everything that's happened and the times that she has come back into my life and, of course, let me down again. Was not, it hurts every time. And but that's the thing about forgiveness. Forgiveness does not mean letting go of your boundaries. It means basically letting go of the hatred. You can forgive somebody and still keep your boundaries in place. Like I said, we are very complex beings, and so we're allowed to feel two emotions at once. That's just it. Forgiveness doesn't, I was going to say it doesn't mean letting go of the anger, but, I think I'll stick with it. It doesn't mean letting go of the boundaries, when doing this exercise, I actually found it did help because I kept that in mind, that even though I'm forgiving her, doesn't mean I'm going to let go of my boundaries, So, you know, it it can be very hard, you know, and that's why it's suggested that you do this practice for 21 days, because it takes 21 days to form a new habit. And that's really good to keep in mind, especially for healthy habits, you know. So if you do something like with my yoga, I started doing it every night for 21 days. Now, see, now looking at myself, I'm realizing, it was the strangest thing the other day. My son-in-law came up and was just like, well, who has worse eyesight than, you know, Veronica, my daughter? And I was just like, well, that would be me. Because, I mean, you all have seen my glasses. They're like Coke bottle bottoms. And I was like, well, do you want to try my glasses? And he was just like, well, yeah, if I could, please, because his contacts were kind of irritating his eyes a little bit. It's mainly the AC, like, dries you out big time. So he tried my glasses and he was mid-sentence and just kind of, like, dropped his shoulders and went, I can see. I was like, I'm so sorry, honey. I was like, wow, you've got pretty bad eyesight. I would know. I do too. So, of course, I cleaned his contacts, but he let me have his contacts to wear for a bit while he was wearing my glasses. And it was really helping his eyes out a lot. So I remain hydrated and clean them every night and everything like that. So, but yeah, it was just weird. I put the contacts in. I was like, whoa. So yeah, that's why I'm not wearing my contacts, or I'm not wearing my glasses. And that's not the reason I've lost my mind. I lost that a long time ago. But yeah, I just wanted to come out and, say, yeah, it is more beneficial to you to forgive somebody. But, be protective of yourself and be true to yourself and forgive yourself as well. I mean, honestly, I believe that Ho'oponopono exercise would help maybe even forgive yourself. Maybe envision yourself while you're saying, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I mean, I think I'm going to try that next. So, if you do try this exercise, please, in the comments, drop me a line and let me know, how you feel, even like maybe the first day doing it, and then come back, after 21 days and let me know how you feel. So, but make sure you do something nice for yourself. You do deserve it. Have a good night.